Hyland, you may or may not be in the chat.
I mean,
Quit bustering out.
Yeah,
okay.
Go be awesome.
All right, coming up with this next match, we got Midlo's Halqery versus Deku.
Got the wave from Deku. So Halqery, Fox main, and Deku playing that Little Mac. So Little Mac is a scary character. He's just terrifying while he's on the stage. Bit feeble while he's off of it, but if you're not able to get him off of there, as we've seen Little Pac and other Little Mac mains do, he will take out your stock. He will take it out even if you are top tier or low tier.
Fun fact, we saw a little bit ago, he was able to get some extra damage because I'm pretty sure Little Mac has like the fastest neutral air in the game at frame 2. Able to break out and immediately start jabbing again.
And the frame 1 jab too. There's just so much that this character is gifted with. What he lacks in recovery, he gets in leaps and bounds on the stage, as we're seeing. So let's touch a bit on this matchup. As we're seeing Halqery having a very hard time against Little Mac's superior frame data, what can Halqery do to keep that shield alive, but also keep this first stock of his alive?
Well, in general, he's kind of been caught a lot, just kind of sitting there. He's also been caught out of his shield. Oh, he ran up and caught that roll.
Wow, Deku. So fierce on the stage right now.
Like earlier we saw when Deku charged that forward smash, caught Halqery's shield, he immediately down tilted and caught Halqery's option out of the shield. He's not playing very patient. He's like, oh, this is Little Mac. I just hit him, right? I hit him a lot and then he dies. Unfortunately, if you run in and try to just hit Little Mac, you're probably going to eat a face full of fist.
Yeah, so as we see Little Pac do very often, once this KO punch is up, he doesn't normally throw it out like that, especially at these super high percents where a character as light as Fox will die at pretty much the touch of anything, as you're seeing. But that KO punch could have been a save that he could have used for the second stock, as we see players like Little Pac do. Deku finally seeing that stock. We're starting to see some life from Halqery. Got this drop down footstool. It's going to be the first stock.
He got the fair to footstool. Classic Larry Lure Fox combo.
Wow.
Let's go.
I'm just thinking of Larry Lure versus Zero right now.
Oh, yeah. Fun stuff.
Oh, gosh. That was so brutal. Such a brutal way to end Zero's top
tournament
2 placing.
Life. Yeah,
tournament life, but also top 2 placing life.
But, I mean, right now, we're seeing the damage get built up back again. I mean, Halqery was able to even it out after losing a lot in the neutral of the first stock.
Yeah.
But now Deku's just like, oh, yeah, I remembered how I was winning. Let me do that again. He's just getting him with a million rapid jabs. That's all that he's been doing for damage. It's just a ton of rapid jabs.
So I know it's not, very sought by Little Mac mains, but I really want to. No, we should have up beat. Why did you to the side B? Possibly a panic option there, but I think this up B would have taken him to the stage.
More than likely was a missed input.
But, man.
Potentially, he actually doesn't have a lot of drift, period, before or after the up B,
yeah,
so he might have died regardless.
But Magna Hands.
Magna Hands is not a thing that Mac has.
Wow, he's doing so well.
He was doing a really good job of rapid jabbing and having Halqery run into it. I agree.
But I mean, I guess if you're tired, once you do so well on the stage and then you just get taken off by a little bit of a forward air, you kind of get a little bit discouraged.
I think that's one thing that he was thinking is if I was doing that well with a character that died to one hit, how about I do really well with a character that doesn't die to one hit and then just outright win?
That is so. Tell me a little bit about this counter pick. Why would we go to Duck Hunt as Cloud? I know the walls for certain, but what else?
Other than that, it just gives him a lot of space. He's actually running in, which is not super normal of Cloud's, but a lot of Clouds do like this stage because it's actually longer than FD, so it gives you a lot of room to run away and charge limit and force your opponent to come at you, and that was an early up B.
Why? You was doing so well. You were doing so well with Little Mac. Why? And that has to hurt, especially when you make that character switch. It always hurts when you do worse with the character. That would have been the spike. Why didn't he do it there? Probably a little bit of scary.
He would have died. That was the same position he was at the
No, he was
first
all the way over to the right side of the stage the first time he did it. He wasn't even close to the ledge. There, I think his hands would have gripped. But that's just me. Throwing out it immediately. I feel like he should have waited to go for that cross slash. Okay, we're starting to see some life back from Deku after that early SD.
Okay.
All right, both of the players just trying to find the option to get in. That was such a full committal option. Deku wisely rolling ahead of it.
Yeah, Halqery definitely picked his option a little bit too early. Didn't end up waiting to see what Deku wanted to do. Again, when you're Fox that close, Really, all you got to do is
Up smash.
Yeah, if your opponent is sitting there and waiting for you to pick an option, and you're Fox at that distance,
Yeah.
they actually don't have enough time to react.
Don't.
Like, they can tell you that they have the best reaction times in the world. When you're here, Fox is here, you are downed on the ground, you do not have enough time to react to him running up and up smash.
Fox is too quick.
So, that's one thing they could have done. But
I'm really sad about that, though, because he did so well the first game. Like, he was doing so well, and then